See, it all started about 15 years ago when my brother and I moved to Los Angeles. Now, you got to realize, we didn't have 2 dimes to rub together. We actually lived in a fraternity house. Funny thing was, we weren't even part of that fraternity. True story. $50 a month to my buddy, and we slept on that fraternity couch. Well, every morning I woke up from that couch, I strapped on my rollerblades because I didn't have a car, I couldn't afford one, and I rollerbladed to my job in the mailroom in Hollywood. I was making about $7.50 an hour, and I was in that mailroom for about a year. I was always obsessed with surrounding myself with mentors, with successful people. I figured, I was an athlete. When you play against somebody who's better than you, you rise to the occasion, right? Well, if I surround myself with smart people who are, they make a lot of money, maybe I'll also do that and be that. And that's what we did. So for that year that I was in the mailroom, every paycheck I got, I took half of that paycheck and I put it aside to save it to take the successful people in that company out to lunch. That was it. I would take them out to lunch. And it was funny because when I took these people out to lunch, when I talked to them and tried to pick their brain on how they've become successful, it always went back to investing in real estate. And it was weird because I couldn't really understand it. How can you be so good at one thing, but also make a lot of money in the side in real estate? So it piqued my interest. What happened? Well, I rollerbladed home, and I talked to my brother. I said, Matt, we got to get into real estate. You know what he said to me? Typical older brother. He says, good idea, genius. We don't have any money. Okay, well, let's make money. And so for the next year, all we did was save up every single penny we made. We didn't go out once. We literally, ate a cup of noodles every single night. At the end of the year, I had saved $5,000 to my name. My brother saved $5,000 to his name. We put that $5,000 together each, and we had $10,000, and we went to the bank, and we bought a $400,000 condo. Now, there was something called 100% financing at the time, so that's what we did. So we got that condo, and every time we got a paycheck, because I was still in the mailroom, every time we got a paycheck, we would do something different to that $400,000 condo. One paycheck, we'd knock down a wall. Next week paycheck, we'd go buy a bucket of paint. Next paycheck, we'd switch out a light fixture. Next paycheck, we'd go get a used appliance that looked better than the one we had. Now, we did this for about 3 months. At the end of the 3 months, I'm sitting back on my pleather couch. You can't tell the difference. Sitting back on my pleather couch, I look at my brother, I say, you ready to do this? Are we going to do this? Are we going to flip this? He said, let's do it. And that's what we did. We took that $400,000 condo, we put it on the market for $600,000, and we sold it for $600,000. You got to realize, I didn't have any money before. I just made $200,000. If you asked us, we were millionaires. So, what did we do with that money? Well, what we did with that money was really what we lived by. We flipped it, we banked it, and we repeated it.